Okay. All right. You caught me. So I was hoping to provide a little entertainment during the countdown. It's hard to get that countdown timer working properly. I wanted to start at 10 seconds or something, but it starts at 18, whatever. So, anyway, hi, everybody. Antonio here with another daily reminder for you. And today's daily reminder is use what you have. Yesterday, I talked to you about Avery doing his first track meet. And yes, I'll probably talk about that for several days. The proud father, of course. Seeing my son out there doing his best is always a wonderful thing. So I was talking with one of the other dads, and he was kind of talking about his experience in school. And he goes, he asked me, do you play sports, blah, blah, blah. Because that's kind of the assumption a lot of times, especially when your child plays sports. I think people kind of almost assume that you've played sports as well. And I kind of didn't. But anyway, so he was asking me, what sports I played. So I ran track for a while, and I played basketball for a while as well. But that was about it. And it was very short-lived because I remember one day I was playing basketball. I went up for a layup or something. It was kind of some move that I was trying that was probably ridiculous, which is why I hurt myself. I hurt my knee, and I just kind of left it alone. But we were talking about what skills are required to do well in sports. And he asked me, have you, played baseball or anything? And I said, no, I said, because I have horrible hand-eye coordination. And I have no shame in saying that because that's just not a skill of mine. And I'm not very tall, 5'10". So that's, when you're playing basketball, that's not terribly tall. And I just, being honest, I'm not incredibly athletic, just saying it for what it is. But I did have a couple of skills. One, I was kind of, I guess, more of a default skill than anything else, is that one, I'm fast. That's the one thing I could say, is that I am fast. And secondly, I'm left-handed, and that tends to be an advantage in certain sports, especially basketball. Being fast, obviously, is an advantage, but being left-handed basketball, you kind of throw off the defense a lot because most defenses are taught to guard to the right because most people are right-hand. So being left-hand, being fast, it really helped me at the guard position when I was playing basketball. But that was the skill set that I had. Those were the two skill sets. Now I could throw the ball, and most times I could catch it when it was passed to me. But I had to focus on the skills that I had. And that's today's daily reminder, is use what you have. There's a quote by John Wooden, who is a pretty successful college basketball coach. Was it basketball coach? And he says, don't allow the things you cannot do get in the way of things you can, or something like that. But the idea of it, no, he says, don't allow the things you can do interfere. That was he said, interfere with the things you can do. And that's a really powerful lesson, because a lot of times we tend to focus on and harp on the things that we can't do, where I don't have this ability, I don't have that. And especially when it comes to things like business. Well, I don't have multiples of millions of dollars for, funding. I don't have so-and-so, et cetera. It's easy to focus on those things versus focusing on what you do have. It's easy to focus on the skills that you don't have. Well, I don't know how to do so-and-so like that person, or, this person has been really good at this particular thing. That can really deter you from getting to your goals by focusing on the things that you don't have. And as Wooden says, don't allow the things that you cannot do interfere with the things you can. So what skills do you have in whatever area you're looking to accomplish something? Are you fast? Are you left-handed? How about that? Are you really smart and technical in what you do? Are you able to figure out very complex things and make them easy to understand? Are you very creative? Are you extremely meticulous and you have a great skill at creating order out of chaos? What do you have? One, and two, use what you have. So, give you guys an exercise to consider. Write down the things that you have, the skills, the assets, the resources, the knowledge, whatever you have within yourself, write those things down because it's so easy to not recognize those things and get bogged down with the things that we don't. But by writing those things down, we remind ourselves of how awesome we are, how amazing we are, and minimally just the skills that we have. And then we use those skills in the best way we can because what's the alternative, right? So I'm fast, I'm left hand. So I might boop, 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 boop. I might take you to the hoop. Probably not, not at this age. But I'll still have fun out there. And you're going to have a hard time guarding me. I'll tell you that. That's just a reality. You're going to have a hard time guarding me. Now, what am I in business? I think I'm pretty nerdy. So I use my scientific thinking, and I apply that to business to create systems, processes, to create scaling. So that's a part of what I do. Um, I tend to be pretty good at understanding human beings. I've studied human beings for a living, so I would hope that I would be decent at knowing human beings, and I apply that to marketing in order to increase conversions, in order to get people to take action. Those are some of my skill sets. There are other things that I'm not very talented at, but again, we don't worry about those things. Don't allow the things that you cannot do interfere with the things you can. So today's daily reminder, use what you have. Use what you have. And what I'm going to ask you to do is to use what you have, hands, fingers, to type a comment and click that like button. Use what you have. Use what you have to click that like button and that share button. That would be awesome. All right, that's it for today's daily reminder, guys. This is Antonio signing off. See you tomorrow.